Hello everybody and welcome back to some Dominions 5. We are Bob, the god of Friwald. Late spring in the year 3 of the Ascension Wars. And we have not sent this turn in yet, so there might be... What in the world? Anyway, late spring in the year of... What is this? Oh! God damn it, there's another one of these sites. Undead and demonic troops in Lost Anatomy. I just noticed that now. Sorry, that was a... A messenger has arrived from Avas. That's fair. I'll make the fire skull this month and send it plus 5 death gems when the items are ready. That is in our response to he wants the dwarven hammer and... 5 and a skull staff. So he actually agreed to the increased price, so good for me for doing some haggling before sealing the deal. Kalman cast the Contact Hill Giant. Ruprecht cast a Akashic Knowledge. We got a Thunder Oak in this province here. This is a nature 1 gem per turn. So not really worth a cast of Akashic Knowledge, but at least we found something. That's all we searched for that turn. That's rare. Now, then there was a battle in Walden. Let's start with this. And it's just Havas stomping some province defense, taking the province. Then there was a battle in Oliur. Now you will recall that I had a prediction on where content would go, and it seems I guessed wrong. They're attacking in here. These Contomic Thanes will wreck these slingers for sure. So we speed it up. We do deal some hits here and there, and some of these units are like they have some battle wounds at least. Maybe we can deal some of those. They have helmets and they have shields, so ranged units are really not good at against these guys. Yeah, they slaughter us. We didn't kill a single guy. Then there was a battle in the Cerulean Sea. That's us claiming the final neutral sea province. And we should, I think, against this force, but they are not pushovers. They will take some fighting here. But we will give them that fight. We have our mage. Actually, positioning him next to the... Oh, he's got cold resistance. Never mind. Okay. Because otherwise he would be hurt by this chill aura and fatigued by it, which would slow down his spellcasting. So that would not be good. But now, since he's got cold resistance, it's fine. Now I'm wondering if he cast cold resistance. They have a priest in here. So they're banishing our undead. That's not good. And now we just got an alteration level 4, I think. So instead of doing the water strikes, our mage is now casting slow on the enemy, which is a debuff. It's not direct damage. I kind of like damage spells, but this is not bad. It basically makes the unit useless compared to what it normally is. Well, not a lot. Okay. Oh, this is also slow. That's why. Okay, this is hurt, weakened. That was a bad example, maybe. So here's one with defense, attack. And 11 here. God damn it. 12 and 11 here in here. These guys have 10 and 9. So -2 to each of the major skills here. And then he only attacks half as much as he normally would. So that's pretty good, you know. And he's gonna keep slowing people down with that. Is it everyone in the stack? It's one at a time, I think. But it's not bad. It's gonna help a little bit, making it easier for our units to get in there and do the kill. And reroute them. And yeah. In the Cerulean Sea, we lost 1 Shark Knight. We lost 2 Shark-type Tridents. 1 Trident Knight. And Tongue Twister, Total Tribe Tridents, we lost 1. We are now taking the province of Dunster. Our forces met no resistance, so he didn't include any province defense in there. No fight. Good. There was a battle in Contum. So this is interesting. This is very, very interesting. This is a Tinium who sort of pushed Shanton off of this fort in order to go in and claim it for himself. And now we finally get to see the army of Quantum. He has these fire ants, which are mindless, huge poisonous ants, size 4. Yeah, they are pretty huge. They don't do a lot of damage, but they have some sting with weak poison. That's pretty bad, actually. And they aren't good. Like, they're just meaty units, tanky units. They're undisciplined. Yeah, they're actually not that good. And then we have these green lions, which are fire resistant and poison resistant. They have vitriol breath, so they are actually a ranged unit. Only range 13, but an ammunition of 7. Corrosion will... I guess corrosion would be destroying armor. So yeah. Lots of those, and they are ethereal. Then he has a swarm of these pygmy archers. Lots of these master spell slingers. Who has water elementals, that's where these guys come from. We have some spell slingers of the flame, which are fire mages and water mages. And then we have one of those guys, a revenant, but I'm looking specifically for Sathmark the Demilich, which is the pretender god of Quantum. This is a lich that is just a pile of bones. He has no physical body as such. He's just a spirit inhabiting these bones. He's a powerful spellcaster, but he can't map move. Like, he doesn't have motoric functions as it would be. It's like the cow of Rosbot, except this is just a pile of bones. Vulnerable. He's only got 4 hit points, but invulnerable 30 poison, piercing slash resistance. So it's not easy to kill this thing. It's also immortal, so if you killed it, it would come back within 3 months for free. Normally, gods will have to. Yeah, you know how the cow is dead. He's gonna be called by his priests. This guy will come back for sure on his own. Sorry, I'm still have a toothache, so and I'm still a little bit sick. Now this fight, Atinium was bragging to me about how his army could take on anything. He's casting Arrow Fend. Sathmark has cast Battle Fortune, which I'm not sure exactly what that does. Luck, giving luck to some units. I think that's gotta be the one. Now Arrow Fend, which is for the entire army, is an air shield, 80% chance that a missile unit that hits the troop will just be negated. So that's nice against an archer army, but oh my, there is a lot of arrows in the air. So even if 80% of them are negated, that means 20% of them will hit. And he's casting flaming arrows over here. So now every arrow that hits will deal additional fire damage and also hurt incorporeal units. And you see this Lamia got killed and then turned into a snake. So she got hit, and we see some other ones of them get hit here. Right, so someone has also cast Foul Vapors. And this is a battle enchantment. Poisonous gas will begin to seep from the ground shortly after this spell is cast. The gas will rise over a large area covering the entire battlefield and will continue to seep for the duration of the battle. Are these guys? No. See, I don't understand. Who cast that spell? Who cast that spell? It must have been Atinium, actually. Moss body. What? Yeah, okay, it must be him. He was also talking to me about how he does chemical warfare. So probably it was him. But his units are not immune to this, as far as I'm aware. So it will kill everything in here, though. Almost everything in there. But look at these arrows coming out. Ah, here's the poison resistance for his entire army. Okay, see, that's smart. Wave Warriors, Body Theory. Serpent's Blessing must be the one. Aha. Down here with a Nature 3. So that's a clever way of destroying an entire army. I see. Excuse me. But these fire ants are poison resistant, and these lions are poison resistant, so they aren't dying. And look at all those arrows. And these are fireballs, and there are these lions throwing gas breath. And this is really loud, but you get the gist. Arrowfin, if he didn't have Arrowfin, he would have been just dead. But holy cow. So much range stuff going down, and that's why he has these ants. They are tanky, but not very strong. They're just clogging up the entrance, so that Tinium can't get to the front line, while he's being peddled by magic and arrows. In here, so many of these units are taking damage. The mages too. Some of them are starting to run, because they've been hurt. Even with liquid body and fire missiles and all the things, they are taking damage. Wood warriors. Now some of the Atinian bandits are starting to run away. They don't like this storm of arrows coming at them. And just look at this, like he can't get into the fort because it's clogged up with all this yeah, and now his main force is running here as well. And he's just being blasted by these lions. But a lot of the things in here, everything that runs away here is dead. They can't get out. So they just die from running off the field. Which is really interesting. And there's no way, no other territory for them to run to when they are inside a fort. So everything in the arches they run, many of the mages are running away. They just die when they run off the field here. So Atinium did some significant damage here, but oh my god, they just got peppered with ranged stuff. The Demilich is sitting in here just raising the dead, so putting out more stuff to clog up the entrance. They would have never gotten inside. Like if they could have lasted longer, then maybe this would have worked out for them. At this point it's over. But this is what is left. I mean, with all the initial summons, which is the ants and the lions, they survive, and these mages that are left standing here. But that's it. He has this Taki the hero, Akana the revenant, and then this Demilich is in here. But that's basically it. So quite an interesting fight. Atinium loses one monk of the solstice. 151 Atinium bandits, 42 Atinium club bandits, where the Atinium bandits are slightly more expensive. Well, only slightly. Damn, that's not a big difference. What is the difference? They have net. And these guys have a shield. Okay. Yeah, the web is nice. Okay. and 68 Lamias. That's like 68 nature gems just gone. That's a pretty big defeat for Atinium. I don't think he was expecting that. Meanwhile, Quantum loses 819 of his 929 units. Half of his fire ants are gone. One green lion died. All of the pygmy archers are gone. 2 commanders. He lost 3 Contomic composers. Master Spell Singers of the Flames, 3 of those. Master Spell Singers of the Currents, 4 of those. Mounted Commander. And Spell Singers of the Flame, 4. Yeah. The province defense will be revived. But oh god, so these 2 armies have now spent themselves against each other, which means that I could probably go in and take Quantum out right now. Probably not even, because I'm such a weakling. But Shenton has his army right here, right? We are done, sorry. But that's not good. Why did Atinium go for this when we could have had Shenton take the main brunt of the Quantum's force? I don't understand. But oh well. An unexpected event has occurred in Nethermark. A local sect has flourished. Another one of these. Yeah. We just lose some dominion. Crystallized urine. What? Crystallized urine from a magical beast has been found in the melting snow. 2 nature gems. Jesus, that's disgusting. Okay. A sneaking enemy was discovered. We were patrolling up here. So we will kill 1 Haraspat scout. Cincius was discovered in the Bulwark. That is the army of Shenton, and they also killed a scout from Atinium. So they just patrolled with the whole thing in here this turn. And just for good measure, we can see that he added the undead to the army. He's been organizing his troops a little bit differently. But most of the normal things that we see are still here. So now he will go and take Quantum's capital for sure. And that kind of sucks. Nothing can really stop him from doing it. I mean, I can't take on his army for sure. So that just sucks. The construction of palisades in Bergamum is completed. That's here. Good. Patrolling groups, we kill some Philly Brackens. Then you're undead. Yeah, okay, so I didn't see this one before. In here, there must be one of those rainbow things. What was it called? Rainbow Shroud. Very interesting. But we are moving further into the provinces of Atinium. And we can strike Shenton in here. And raid him. I could offer him to take this back for him if I wanted. But he will be able to do it. This is Atinium's capital right here. He will be able to take this. But losing that force, oh, that's so bad. That's not good. I need him to not... I mean, I'm glad that he isn't just going to take the whole thing for himself. Which is sort of what he was very confident and told me that, oh, don't worry, I'll take on Shenton and kill everything. So I was afraid that he would just grab the whole thing and, you know, I wouldn't get a lot of the spoils because I'm so weak. But now I'm thinking that I will get more of the spoils. But honestly, I'm thinking that maybe we won't even win this war at this point because he threw away his big army. Shenton still has his. Once he takes Quantum's capital, what will happen then? I don't know. I'm scared. But here's our battle plan. Did we do the whole thing? Yes. Good. Good, good. We are attacking Shenton this turn. The nap is over. Up here, in the water, we are taking these 2 provinces. He doesn't seem to be guarding them with anything. We can't see the province defense, but I'm relying on that being a thing. So here we're just moving in with the Triton Knights that were next to it. And up here we will be moving in with this force here. Should be enough unless he moves. I mean, he doesn't have a lot up here in the fort to put a scout in there just to check. So he would have to go down here now in order to get in there. Yep. Fothangs will stay back and search this province. I don't want to cast Akashic Knowledge here right now. So I think it's fine searching it. We don't really need him in that fight. Good enough. More logistics in the sea to get up there. Over here in Quantum, we are... Like, what will Quantum do now? He will probably stay in his capital. So... But the other thing he could do is to move out here and make his two forces here join up in there and try to challenge me. But he must see this army, so I think he's going to stay. But what would this army do? Either move here, here, or here, I think. Not there. Could it be here? Damn it, I don't know, man. But we are moving back to these two provinces where I came from. With this force in here, and in here we are doing this force. So I'm just breaking off Amalaric here, basically, to go help with this here. Because we got some extra help in here. Oh, I don't think I mentioned, but Gunthermund has started blood searching in here. Which may be a mistake. Its unrest is so high. I did increase the province defense to 10 to get a patrol bonus, and now we're patrolling with him, so... It's not good with the high unrest in here. But okay, so maybe I should talk about... I've started releasing the episodes finally on the channel, so immediately we had some comments saying that blood magic is sort of the best magic path there is, and you can do the whole blood economy thing. I haven't really done it yet, but it's never too late to try and start, I think. So we will be starting sort of slowly, just building up some blood slaves. I also forged a Sanguine Dowsing Rod, so we're blood hunting in here and in our capital a little bit now. I might move... You know what, we might grab Ernst here and just move him down here, up there. There's only 3,000 population here. Well, this one has growth because it's in Atinium's dominion. So we'll actually put him down there. He can blood search down here. That's good. Yeah. What else? What else? Right. I'm still planning about explaining the attacks we're doing. We're doing the water ones. Up here, we are moving Tulka and a scout in here. To the scout is just to have an extra leader, because if Tulka falls, and then the army will rout, and if they rout in here, then there's nowhere for them to run. So I would rather have another leader in there, and he's gonna help keeping the army together. There's a scout from in here. I haven't decided. I don't think we will be attacking this province. I should. Because he's not gonna move his army up there, is he? Like, if Shanton moved his army up there, that would just be catastrophic. Because it would definitely stop my army here. That's not what we have in here. That's what's moving there. This is me pressing T. This is a little bit different. Go in there. Some of them still have hold and attack flyers. I haven't even given these guys proper battle orders. No, they are not patrolling. There. Good enough. Guard commander. If Shanton moved his army up here for whatever reason, I don't think he would. Oh, you can't let Quantum get out of here now either. Sort of have to end him. I don't know what he will do. I think Shanton will move down and try to take the capital now. That was his goal, and there's a lot of money and gems for having a capital. For sure he must want to take it. And we'll be watching that fight as well. We hope that he will deal some significant... Just imagine that if Shanton had fought that army, even if he had won, he would have taken so much losses, and Atinium would have just been able to go in and defeat Shanton and claim the whole province, killing both armies in one fell swoop. Now Shanton is basically doing that to us. Not good. Not good. Now up here, we have us moving forward. Bob will claim this province in the name of Bob. He has the strength of Gaia. Let's see what else is he's gonna cast. Actually, I haven't really scripted him. We should do that. Temper Flesh is super good. Cast. Doesn't need anything else. Elemental Fortitude. Not bad. Just in case. I don't think anything can stop it. He can enlarge himself? Are you kidding me? Haha. Can he be larger than size 6? I don't even know. He has an item spell, Horde of Skeletons. But I don't think we would meet a lot of resistance in here. You know, I think I would just do that. Strength of Gaia, Temper Flesh, move forward and help these guys. They are on hold and attack, yes? They are not. Hold and attack, rear. Do we want to do one more cast, just in case? Ah, does he have fire resistance as a base or anything? No. You know what? You should probably get that, because we do have elemental units on the board. I didn't think that way before. Right. So, go Strength of Gaia, Elemental Fortitude, then Temper Flesh. There's so many spells in here that I haven't checked yet. Temper Flesh. Okay, and then I'll move these guys a little bit back. So they hit the front line sort of at the same time. These guys can be hold and attack. Rear. It's empty for now. It has seems to be quite well organized. No amount of province defense will hold these guys back. But maybe a shelter will move something in, you never know. In here, it's a little bit different. These are our mages, mage team, a priest as well. No other normal units really, but they will be casting. They all go Twist Fate, but then summon Fire Elemental. I gave him both of the Fire in the Jars. So these are free Fire Elementals. He will spend one nature gem on doing a swarm, which is a we saw the bug life doing this in the arena, just very annoying bugs, and that's sort of it for spells. We'll just have them cast. Everyone else is on safe or conservative magic gem users, so we don't spend a bunch here. I think we will get it with just those few expenditures. Maybe that's wrong to assume. Maybe I'll cast one more thing. Well, we have Horde of Skeletons being cast from here because we're researching enchantment next turn. Enchantment level 5, yeah. 587 research this turn. Up here we had Archiborn in here, and for some reason Lothar was over here, which was a mistake. I don't know why he ended up there. I think I treated him as a scout one turn. He was supposed to wait here, but it doesn't matter. They'll end up here being so we have two leaders in there. He's just gonna sit in the corner. He should not be on guard commander, then hold an attack. It's better to just go and attack. Actually, it's the same up here. Since we have two leaders, you don't have to guard commander. We just need to go forward and kill the enemy. Oh, but here we have a problem. Another problem, which is he has too many squads. Right. I wanted to make a cavalry squad because they will outrun the normal soldiers here. Not good. Alright, and I just noticed something. We didn't have anyone else on hold first, so just attack. Good. What ails? Moving more units up here. These guys here will move up there. Sending messages. We're sending a message to Shenton, because last turn I told him I wasn't going to attack him, maybe. So we have another thing in Friwald: never trust a hungry hobbit. Because now we are attacking him. And then message to Frostbart: Hail, proud birdmen of the north. You will be pleased to know that the war with Shenton has begun. Meanwhile, your war with Portis and Lavar seems to slowly going in their favor. Is there anything we could do to help you fight the oppressors? Your semi-dead, semi-friend, Bob. Oh, and I needed to actually reply to Avas. Playing both sides of the war here. We have agreement. We'll send the items next turn. Boom. Yeah. Did I miss anything at that point? We are forging one more lightless lantern, but then I think I want to stop doing it. Let's go in and set it to not be a monthly thing from here. Like so. Casting Akashic Record on the Shade Forest, which is this here. Didn't I want to change that? I wanted to change that. Cast Ritual Spell, Akashic Knowledge, this forest. Because we haven't found anything there. Then I'm just moving Adalodal out. It's fine. I'm also hiring mercenaries, or I'm at least trying. The Master Druid for 61 gold pound, and this is a druid with some wine men, I think, and then we have Urgik Beast Brother, who commands 20 men for just 30 gold, and these are the same times of, what are they called? They are Foul Spawn, which is the same type of units that Shenton is using, and we can use them to boost our attack in here next turn. If he moves his army down there, I want to do it. I'm regretting it already. Damn it. Because if he stays, then we can't move in. Well, then I could send the mercenaries to just claim it. Right. Yeah. Okay. I like that. I think that's sort of it. Right. The forging, we were doing this forge dragon helmet in here. We need some more head slot items. We're doing another thistle mace in here because I noticed we actually have some nature gems going now. Excuse me. Some nature gems going now, and I want to start casting Construct Mandragoa, which he cannot do right now. That's why it's grayed out, and then I can't find it. Here, Construct Mandragoa, which is a decent spell for 10 gems each turn. But we need to have him at one higher nature level, which we can give him the Thistle Mace, but then I don't have a reserve Thistle Mace, so I'll make one more before we give him one, so we'll wait one turn. Yeah, that's that. What kind of items can you even produce with that cross path? Anything interesting? Then we haven't found a lot of cool next level very powerful magic items to construct yet. Oh, here's a good selection, but not anything we can do because they are too high level. Okay, this one could actually do. Just give him a booster in blood magic, which we have. Fast aging doesn't matter really. Quickness, it's a good thing. Ring of Returning. Blood Pendant. Right, back to what we are forging. Dragon helmet here. This maze. Here we do an Axe of Sharpness. And a new Dwarven Hammer. Because we're giving one away now, and I was just getting accustomed to having that extra hammer. We'll probably even do one more after. Another sort of swiftness in here. And contact Hill Giant here. I feel like I'm missing one thing. Maybe I'm not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we actually have 6 going. Not bad. Well, we're not summoning a lot of units, and that's something I should maybe be doing more. I do feel like we are sort of low on units as a whole. I'm spending a lot of gems on casting the Akashic knowledge thing, which I really hope it's worth it. I think it is. Are we done then with the turn? I gave some items to this guy. Burning Blade and Frostbrand and the Girl of Might. He's in the lab, so we can give it back to the lab next turn. Searching down here. Searching up there. All in all, good stuff. We have Avas is now moved down and finally claimed this, but we also see a big army from Raspa here. I'm wondering if he would end up... Would he breach our alliance here? And he could attack here, he could attack here. Like, this turn is a good turn for Avas to stop helping me. Well, we just made a deal. So if he attacks me now, I will tell him on Discord that our deal is off, of course. So that's good. Oh, we also have a nap free, by the way. So we're attacking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places this turn into Shanton. Hopefully that will give him a bit of a shock. These two here. Oh, it would have been nice if we could have cut off the whole section down here. If you can't trace money back to a fort. Oh, well, there was a fort here. Is it gone? He destroyed the fort. What? Right, I noticed that he has a small army here. Where he also has a temple, but he has a fortification is under construction in this province. So he's now building a fort closer to us. But otherwise he hasn't really been building forts. I suppose he built these two here and that one. Okay. Yeah, it would have been nice if we could have cut off, like taken this province too. Yeah. Just this province too. None of all of these provinces would generate income unless he has a fort in here in the throne, which he might. Well, that would have been really cool. He's also taken a province here from Atinium. The ghouls from Quantum went into Atinium here. Lots of interesting stuff going on. I think we're still in probably the best position in the game. No one has ever attacked us, or me, in this game. Friwald has been untouched. Is that right? Yeah, we've never been attacked by anyone. Every province we've claimed. Well, okay, so now we're sort of battling a little bit back and forth here. But we took these from Haraspat, and we tried to take one, and then that failed. But we didn't. He didn't attack us back. Avas never attacked us. Yeah, we've never been attacked. I mean, this doesn't really count. This is me just battling back and forth with him. That's really good, but it's not going to hold. At some point, Shanton will have had enough of me here, and he will definitely send some forces towards us. I hope he will be a little bit scared by Bob. I think Bob will only go to this far, and then Bob will go back and start constructing some items. In here, we need to forge the Tree Lord staff. Maybe I should wait with the nature thing and get the Tree Lord staff up and running first. That's probably a good idea. Yeah. Do we really need it? Well, it would be good for the Mandragoa thing. Okay. Yeah. That's also something to consider. I really think I shouldn't attack in here, so I won't. I can show some of the scripts for fights that we are doing. It's not super advanced anywhere. I showed them up here, I think. Yeah. So that's it for this episode. Did I show the message? Yes. Hopefully the next time you hear me, I will no longer be having this stupid toothache and be a little bit more fresh. So, fingers crossed. Thank you for watching for now, and see you next time for the continuation of the war. See you then. Bye.